as you mentioned, and I think we all know this intuitively and internally, each one of us has a unique purpose for which we came into this world. Each and every day that we live has its unique purpose. But the reality is that not just because of technology, but technology plays a large part, but also responsibility as we create families, create work, all very beautiful and important things, they all tug at our attention. And unfortunately, what often happens is that we live a life that is not focused. And what happens then is that we don't really accomplish. We maybe even sometimes touch upon important things, but don't see them to the end, don't see them completely. Which brings to mind two very important teachings. One of the great Kabbalists says that throughout our lives, we call it the negative side, or that other side jumps in front of us and holds a closed hand, making us believe everything we want is in that closed hand. And we spend life running after that closed hand. And the second before we leave this world, the hand opens up and we realize there was nothing in there.
Terrifying.
And I think that's really the fight between distraction and focus, where, and we've mentioned this a few times in other podcasts, it's not just simply I'm fighting my own internal desire to be distracted, but actually there's a force in this world, inside of you, every one of us, whose purpose it is to try to distract us, to try to get us off the task, be it the current task that I believe my soul needs to do today, or my life's task.
A purposeful task.
Yes, that's the first part. And the second part, which is related to this, is a teaching from Rav Ashlag. And he says that if you stand in front of a piece of wood for 1,000 years and you hit it softly, chances are even after 1,000 years, you're never going to break it. But if you put all of your effort, I didn't do it right now, right? But if you put all of your effort, you can break it in a moment. And when we understand that our important life's work in all levels, whether it is how we are as a parent, whether it is how we are at work, is meant to be done with that intensity and focus. And that without intensity and focus, we can be dancing around important work all the time, but we never actually accomplish it.